Welcome to another episode of me being an absolute dunce. Component Anvil's cool, and it's ranked by the way. Here we have a ton of violets, BT start, really nice. But family is quite shit right now, so probably not playing that. I really dislike called shot because it's not guaranteed that I'm gonna win streak, and I'm basically down a silver augment, which ironically makes it harder to win streak. I think Caretaker's ally is just bad in general. I could have chosen Pandora's to hard force Urgot, but I didn't really want to do that. And here, if 1 gold equals to 1 XP, it's always Silver Spoon over Placebo. However, we have an excellent choice here, which is Iron Assets, because this component anvil allows us to slam one more item and also gives gold. This allows us to be a bit stronger than the rest of the lobby and win streak. Lamau, never mind. This game was a while back, so I thought I would actually take Iron Assets. But I guess the idea is the same. You could see me trying to play Strongest Sport to win streak. I'm being really aggressive here, leveling to 5 at 2-1. I make the BT slam, and also, quite interestingly, I didn't make Sterax, because I was trying to play around Scrap. Instead, I went for an Infinity Edge. It's just a really good item on GP and Corki. We absolutely demolished this guy. I honestly don't know if Urgot or Trundle is stronger here. Trundle gives Scrap, which gives shield to Powder and Trundle, and I feel like no Artillerist and no item Urgot feels kinda useless. That's why I swapped. Think I would have won either way though.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
My next shop here is really insane. I lost all of my brain cells looking at this shop. I see GP, which is really good for my original plan of going Scrap. Also a great IE holder. I was also thinking about Akali with Quick Striker along with Mbessa. In the end, I tried to put 4 Pit Fighter with 2 Conqueror and 1 Emissary, but there was no time to put the Urgot in for Darius. Luckily, we fight a trash board, and it's another easy win.
Bluetooth.
For a carousel, I take Bow because it's on a high cost unit, and secondly, I could potentially make this into an item with Scrap on GP. Here I see a Swain, which is for Conqueror for me, and also Form Swapper with GP. I also didn't want to use Remover, so I sold my Violet and put all my items on Mbessa for a Strongest board. Here I see a Twitch and shop, and I was thinking really deeply about playing Twitch because I actually have a pretty good setup. I have Urgot for Experiment with Nunu, and Nunu is also Bruiser with Trundle. It's basically Bruiser Twitch. I even had Bow for a potential Rage Blade or Last Whisper Slam, and also a Step in shop. However, I decided that this was the stronger board, and I believe Twitch is currently like a playing for top 4 comp, whereas Conqueror has the higher cap as you keep on cashing out. I think I definitely should have held on to the Triss for potential for Emissary. In this position, I can definitely keep my win streak by leveling. This way I can add a Scrap unit, which is huge because I can get 1 more item, and also a little shield. I make Armor Shred because I decided to play around GP. He's also a good holder for Rage Blade, so I make it. Yes, I put Draven in the front, which is obviously a mistake, but my Draven is still safe. You might think we're losing 1 interest gold for this level up, but we're actually keeping our other source of income, our win streak. Furthermore, I'm playing Conqueror, so the more units I kill, the more stacks I get and the more I cash out, so more reason to level up. You lose Garen value if you take bulky buddies, so I skip it. Long distance pals might be okay, but it kinda fucks up my positioning. I still don't know if I'm going vertical Conqueror or not, so I skip climb the ladder. Starry Night is totally useless here, and I'm looking to keep my win streak, so the augment not today is actually really good and provides more power compared to item collector. Edge of Night is also Mbessa and a really good Mord item. I'm just scouting, looking at the other guy who is also win streaking, because he's the only guy who could potentially stop my win streak. By the way, my Mbessa here is insane, look at her, jumping straight into the backline. Yeah, this guy already has 6 scrap, so it's looking a bit scary. Same logic as before, we want to keep streak and win with Conqueror, so we level up in order to win against the 6 scrap guy. I had GP pair, Ziggs pair, and I was feeling lucky, so I decided to roll once. But even after hitting the Ziggs pair, I kind of wanted more frontline, so I kept the Trundle instead. We are actually fighting the 6 scrap guy. This was actually quite close. It was definitely the Edge of Night diff, and also the fact that I got lucky and got a good scrap item. I also don't think I would have won without my level up and Akali 2 on my board. Here I took GP to make GP 2-star.
Challenger.
This would make my board super strong and probably win streak through stage 3. I got a core key from Conqueror cash out, and I was actually considering contesting the scrap guy. That's a very big golem, by the way. I still got Zephyr even though I scouted. And fuck me, I actually lose this one. It was definitely a Zephyr diff. Maybe I should have stared down at his board and see if he had any last minute moves. Once again, I should have bought the Nami for potential for Emissary. Augment's time. I don't have free costs to play around, so I skip Trifecta. I don't know why, but I was still considering contesting the scrap person. I scouted his board and saw that he already rolled down to 10 gold. He didn't really hit a lot of scrap units, but he already hit a Garen 2 and a Vi, which makes me not want to play bronze for life, because the board I had in mind was this. 4 emissary with 9 traits, but there are already a lot of Garens out of the pool, so I roll bronze for life. I see Conqueror Crown and decide it's better than Scrap Crown because I do not have to pivot my entire board and I can easily hit 6 Conqueror without Donkey rolling for Mord. It's also definitely not anger issues and also not calculated enhancement because I don't have 4 backline units to buff.
Imagine us, heroes.
Everywhere a masterpiece.
I'm starting to lose horribly here because I didn't roll deep enough to stabilize my board, so it's actually relatively weak compared to the lobby. Secondly, I almost never get the right spot to play Conqueror, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm doing this.
And I just realized I had the wrong team planner open. And here's me being lost as fuck. Ooh, wow, very clutch elite stun. I have the most HP, so once again I am last pick carousel, and I just went for a high cost unit and a generic tank item, which is Cloak. I had Ambessa pair, Vi pair, and Swain to roll for because I had Lesser Champion Duplicator, which could be a Swain free. Now I just need one more Swain. Luckily, they are contested for Silco, so their carry is also a 4 cost 1 star, and I take another win. Okay, here comes the stupid part. When I was looking at this, I was like, oh, we already have 6 Conqueror, and then we just need 2 more emblems and a Mord. And I can hit a Mord easily. I already have 1 emblem, so 1 more emblem means it's GG 9 Conqueror. But I fucking forgot that my emblem was on a fucking Elise, so even if I gamble 50-50 and get the Conqueror emblem, I will still need 1 more to hit 9 Conqueror. But I don't really remember what I was thinking. Maybe I was thinking I could drop Darius and Draven for 5 cost units, or even 6 cost. Or maybe I was just gambling. I'm fighting the dummy guy again, and my fucking Ambessa got Zephyr cause I didn't scout. My bad. This is why you don't choose Golemify Augment, guys. Saving up the gold. Here I'm just trying to go 9 to find all the 5 costs, including Mordekaiser. And I could put my Conqueror emblems on them, and they will have a lot of AD or AP. I think Elise has good AP scaling, so I make Crown Guard and put it on her. Stage 5, Ambessa 1 with Gangplank 2 as our main carry. Our board is actually weak as hell, but I didn't want to roll, and since I have HP to lose anyways, I might as well just sack and go 9. Amazing! I hit a Mordekaiser and a Jace, so I swapped them with my board's weaker units. Continue to roll down but hit nothing else. So we gotta lose one again. Then a miracle happens. A Conqueror emblem. It was already getting spam pinged since this is Master Zelo, so there was no way for me to get this emblem because I had the most HP and once again am last pick at Carousel. But you know what? Humans are selfish beings. No one wants to take a useless emblem and sabotage their own placements, and maybe everyone was just playing for top 4 instead of winning. In case you didn't see it, I was like making sure it's an actual Conqueror emblem because I couldn't fucking believe it. I was on a Discord with my good friend and I was like, who the fuck is not Conqueror? Who'd I remove to hit 9 Conqueror?
Gameplay.
I finally hit my Ambessa 2 by the way. Let the slaughter and cash outs begin. Thieves' gloves, not bad. So I finally swap Ambessa and Ward items. Should have moved a Crown Guard to Mord, but we winning anyways, boys. I was so happy, look at my face. Item and artifact anvils.
Totally calculated.
Yes, totally calculated indeed. Mittens gives Mord a lot of attack speed, so he'll bonk like crazy. And since he won't die anyways with 9 Conqueror, it's fucking insane. I had no magic shred, so I went for a shred. My board was steamrolling the other board. Just look at this. I'm still one off Swain free by the way. A ton of gold and a support anvil and a tactician's crown? But no, they FF'd. Before you click away, if you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and also subscribe. And also watch the video on loop and share with your friends and make bot accounts to subscribe. What? You actually made it to the end of the video? Thanks for the support. By the way, I just have one question. It's my first time speeding up the fights. Did you like it? And was the music too loud this time? Really appreciate your feedback.